everybody. Yes, it's Cooper's Koi. We're back. As I said, had a few messages asking where things were and what was going on and whatever else. We've had an extensive session of DIY decorating and whatever else in the lounge. Hopefully there'll be a few photos popping up through the video so you can see what I've been up to. It's either one thing or the other. Unfortunately, or fortunately, we'd ordered a suite at Christmas and that was due at the end of May. Unfortunately it came in at the beginning of May and they gave us a month that they'd store it for, so everything had to go on to do in the lounge. Now everything's now all swung back round to trying to get the grow on tank and the quarantine tank up and running, which we're almost there, because next weekend, Father's Day, we're off down to Adam Byers for the grow and show, or show and grow, whichever way around it is. I've seen the fish which Andy's kindly put up from Koi Diaries. They look absolutely stunning. I'm going to be so happy to get my first 2 koi and to introduce them. Then that then takes the priorities then on to working between the koi pond, the filter system, finishing off the lounge. So we've still got skirting boards and a few bits and pieces to do in there, and trying to get the hall stairs and landing finished, which has been on the go for 2 years. It's amazing what you can start at the end of lockdown and then suddenly find that you've got no time left whatsoever. So what we'll do is we'll spin you around, take you down the garden, show you the grow on tank. There'll be some video popping up probably immediately after my burblings at the moment, which will show you what I was up to. But unfortunately I was snatching a few hours here and there after coming home from work, so it just wasn't worth setting up the camera and the tripod. So, but we'll show you what we've been doing now, so just stay there and we'll spin you straight around. So here we are. It's all nicely snugged up with cladding. You'll have seen in the photos what I was doing with the hello Daisy, doing the sealing of it and the painting and all the insulation and all the other bits and pieces. So we got a 10,000 litre pump down here, which is currently running at about 30%, I think. Got the Awazi black box at the top, which has got yet to be plumbed in. It's all insulated and cladded. At the moment I'm running through some PP, so we'll just take it off and I'll show you what we've been up to inside of here. So there's the PP running around. It's this is what it looks like at the moment from this side. So you can see we've got the insulation. We've got some more insulation to put down the bottom, then it's being clad. We've got a nice frame around the top here, which has been screwed in. You can probably see the screws over there, so that's all fitted in. Solid panel on here. If I want to, I'll put a light in underneath, but the UV and that is going to be mounted on the back here. Got a 15 watt UV which is going to be mounted next. The air source heat pump for the grow on is down here, so that's going to get piped up. Going to have some bypass hoses connected to it. I hope that the pump will eventually fit down in that little gap there. There'll be a balustrade going across here, as I've probably already mentioned before, and yeah, that's what we're up to. So it's all going to get painted black. The polycarbonate that you've seen, which is there, is going to get made into a lift-up lid on here, so I've got to rebate some framework and have it hinging so I can get that up and down. This is also going to be clad with the offcuts from these, so I'm going to put those in and show you what we've got going on in there. There isn't really much in the fish shed that's other than it's probably turned into a bit of a junk store, unfortunately. Loads more stuff that's in here. I say eventually, hopefully sometime soon, we're going to be able to start getting the proper filters and that in across and down here, and then turning our attention to the this. Yes. So the rest of the garden's been cleaned out now. We've had the skip, so that's all been done. There's the air source heat pump for the main pond. Filters are sitting here. So what we'll do is we'll set you up on the tripod, and you can watch me doing a little bit of probably pipe working or whatever else as we go through, or I may just show you what I've done at the end, because I'm going to be working around the back. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. And as I said, hopefully in a week's time, once we've been down to Adam Byers, there'll be a couple of nice fish having a swim around in here, and I'll have a grin on my face. Well, a bit bigger one than I've got already. So cheers guys, and don't forget, as always, Bob's your uncle. Well, as you can no doubt see, it's all up on its end. In working out where the pipe work and everything had got to go, I noticed there was a little bit of water from one side, and I thought it was down to the fact that the rain had maybe come through. No, we had a leak. The pipe had not connected, or I hadn't squoze it down properly. I was using a wire Jubilee clip, and I hadn't got enough turns on it or whatever else. It just hadn't sealed properly at all. So what we've done is we've took it off. We cut a big hole in the bottom. That's the only way of getting in. Patched it, repaired it, put a lot of silicone on. Going off now, so drop it down, check it, see if it's leaking. If it's not, or if it is, just ordered a brand new tube of CT1. So we'll give it a CT1. If it's okay, what we'll do is we shall then inject tomorrow lots of sealant, or rather expanding foam around it. So I'm going to drop it back into position, work out the pipe work, and you can watch what we're up to. See you soon. So welcome back. As you can see, we've got the air source heat pump, we've got the UV on, pump's down here with a bit of a leak. We've got to empty the water, hence why the pump's in there sucking the thing out, so I can fix the leak. And also I have a non-return valve to go in here, because obviously when I empty it, which is what I did last time, the water's drained all the way back down the pipe. So then to try and prime it again, having a job. So need to put non-return valve in here. Then we can get all this scrubbed out, get the hose on the top connected to the black box, and hopefully fill it up through the dechlorinator and get the thing running properly. So I've only got until Saturday, as you all know, or if you don't know, Adam Byer. In fact, this may be coming out after I've actually got the fish home, but we'll wait and see. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.